moving on to a couple more topics. What I'm going to start with you on this one, Alan, because I'm just curious. You don't like the final two. Who do you wish was here right now?
You know, it's really odd because I thought that this season had the most really talented singers in a group of 12, but none of them were like really magnetic people that I was really excited about.
I really loved Chris since the very beginning. I think he had a great package too. To see, package as in marketable package. You know, he had the look, he had the talent, and the whole.
What other kind of package would you have been thinking of? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, see, to me.
Lovely.
Well, anyways, as I was saying, I think it would have been cool to see Chris and Catherine, because they're very commercialized, mainstream.
For me, it was, someone mentioned earlier about the judges and how much influence they had, and I felt like because of the judges, Paris went into this Final 12 as one of the favorites. They loved her early on, and she never got any respect from them this whole Final 12, and I never understood that. And I never thought the performances that they totally blasted of hers were that bad. And I really liked her, and I thought she got better. I think Elliot improved the most of anyone. She was the Von Zell of this year. But I thought Paris got better too. And you know, it really surprised me that she didn't make it. I don't know. I can't put my finger on why, but you know, and I can't necessarily say I would like to see her more than Catherine or Taylor, but you know, maybe I guess more than Catherine, but I don't know. That would probably be the contestant for me that I wish would have had more luck, or it kind of surprised me that wasn't here right now.
I think she peaked early on.
Yeah.
She got a lot of extra attention, and a lot of it felt, even though she was really, really talented, and I was a huge Paris fan, it felt a little bit unfair somehow because she was from this famous lineage, you know?
Yeah.
So it felt like she had this edge, but then they just kept jumping on her, like you said, and it was just sad to watch.
I would like to have seen. You guys are not going to like me for this.
What?
But I would.
Ayla.
You remember her?
I would like to have seen Kelly Pickler up here.
Really?
What? She was my favorite.
No.
She was my favorite.
Calamari.
Kelly ruined
Catherine.
Catherine.
I'm talking not about her singing at all. You know, I mean, I would much have, but I would like to have seen her. You know, in the final. You know, and I would have liked to have. You know. I don't know. I mean, because you mentioned something about magnetic personalities, you know, and I'm thinking, okay, of all the personalities on the show, she was really the only personality, and you know, and I think it was nice, you know.
She was just a little bit too bubbly for me, like too ditzy, and I was just like, stop it,
She
Kathy.
stole Catherine's thunder because Catherine had this really likable personality. When she got on, she cried, and everyone was crying.
That's
Kelly
true.
came in and did the same thing, and they were kind of had these overlapping, bubbly, ditzy gang of two personality. I think she really brought down Catherine, and Catherine, I think, would be have much more support and be a bigger favorite if it hadn't been for Kelly destroying it for her.
Jeez.
Wow.
Pickler effect. I call it the Pickler effect.
I love the analyze. The funny thing with Catherine was when she was doing press on Friday, she had a comment where she said that you know, someone said, "What are you going to sort of bring on top of your voice?" And she said, "That's it for me. I just have the voice. I don't have a shtick. I don't say silly things."
Yeah.
And it was like, let's see, are you knocking on Taylor or Kelly? Actually, you're probably knocking on both. I mean, I was shocked she said it. You know?
I agree.
That's not true.
That's really smart, actually. Yeah, I don't like it when she gets bad criticism and she does the eyes to try to get out of it.
Get out of it.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with Jasmine about Chris. I feel like, you know, I thought that he would probably be up on that stage. But, and I've analyzed this for you, Corey, you know, rock doesn't really cut it on American Idol. It's a smaller fan base, you know, and it's sad because it's my favorite kind of music, but that's ultimately, I think, what led to his exit.
I'm going to have to disagree with you guys, though, on Chris. I mean...
What?
Honestly, I just felt like, of anyone, every song he did sounded the same.
Yeah.
And I don't even put him in the same boat as Bo because I felt like Bo showed so many different sides every week. And Chris made every song sound like a Nickelback song or a Creed song. And those bands do well, and I'm sure he'll do well, and he had that great voice for that. But he lacked the diversity that I think American Idol contestant needs to have to make it to the final two. right, I'm going to throw another question out, and this is open to any of the contestants, but especially with Catherine and Taylor. Is who is actually going to who's going to be the Kelly Clarkson of this group? Who has the the best chance of succeeding in the marketplace?
Well, personally, I think Catherine is Kelly Clarkson. I mean, she's all practically the same person, you know? I mean, she's got the brown hair and not the perfect body and really good voice.
If Catherine makes a Norah Jones type of record, that's where I think she could find it. And if Taylor makes, like,
I was just like, oh my god,
Taylor might make a Norah Jones record.
Yeah, or if Taylor makes like a Huey Lewis record or something like that.
God.
Dude, if he did that, that'd be excellent.
Yeah, but you know they're both not going to make that. And
I might like him if he did Huey Lewis, actually. I see him doing kind of Disney-themed songs, but getting a lot of recognition. You know, like Phil Collins or Brian Adams.
Possibly.
I see him.
McDonald, he could do
Yeah,
Verizon
he could do,
commercials.
like,
I see him doing things like that and making a lot of money, but just not being like anyone's favorite artist.
He needs a younger image, though, I think.
But no, he doesn't want to dye his hair. He doesn't want to change his look. I love that about him.
Yeah,
That's
I don't think
who
that
he is.
I think that a
He
younger
needs to
image would
spike
probably
his hair
alienate
back.
a lot of people who are supporting him now, even though they
You
don't
think so?
like that kind of music. Or
Maybe.
his
I don't know. I'm not so sure I agree. I think, I think people want to see him. I think making him look younger, is something that would, improve. I don't know, improve his look. And if you improve his look, I mean, because that's what we've been arguing or talking about. It's like, well, Catherine looks more the part. If you make him look more the part, people will be more prone to buy.
But
his
he's
stuff.
not the part, though.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I don't see him doing
That's
pop
what's
music
different.
like
Still,
that.
though,
He's not really
still,
that part.
though, it's like, I mean,
So I think changing the look and then still singing those songs would be just weird.
maybe.
I mean, it's kind of like a marketing tool too. That's how people remember you. For me, I had the flower in my hair.
where is the flower tonight?
Yeah,
I would say.
I-
Not in my hair.
I was like, is she wearing the flower? She goes, no.
I remember when you retired
got
the
the
flower,
pen in his
though. You were
pocket.
like,
I do.
Yeah, the pen salesman right here. It's like a marketing tool, and that's what it's all
about
about.
that.
I did too. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Pen sales.
The rumor that I've heard is that Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's dad / manager, is going after Paris, and I think if you put those two together, he could really do something.
Let's hope
with her.
so.
Wow.
Let's
Yeah.
hope so. I mean, maybe you're probably right, but I mean, it's like you never know, man. It's hard to say, but maybe.
We will see. Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for coming down, watching the final show with us tonight, and we'll have fun tomorrow watching who wins.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.